I said settle down, everything is fine. Take your eyes off the floor. She said no I'm not, no I'm not, no I'm not alright. I lost my head on the door. She's antisocial, antisocial.
Alright, hey, what's up guys? It's your girl Annette. So we're going to start off by priming our face with the Too Faced Hangover RX primer. This primer is super moisturizing. I love it. And my face usually tends to get dry and just a little oily on my nose, but I really like this moisturizer. It helps keep everything in place and it doesn't feel too heavy on the face. So just applying that all over the face. Then I'm gonna go into my ColourPop concealer in the shade Light 20. And I'm gonna use this to prime my lids. So I'm just using the little wand it comes with, and then I'm gonna be blending it out with my finger, making sure everything's even. I did put a little bit too much, so I ended up running it around my lower lash line as well. So yeah. And then to set this in, I'm gonna be using my Tarte Smooth Operator powder, matte powder, and just applying it with this ColourPop brush and just applying it all over where I put the concealer, including on my lower lash line. So just all over my eyelid, eye area. And then we're going to be using my favorite, the Urban Decay Full Spectrum palette. It's so colorful. I love it. I'm just so excited to use it in the tutorial. I'm going to be going into the shade Hatter. It's a green shade, one of the 3 green shades, and I'm just going to be applying it onto my crease with this blending brush, crease brush. It does come on a little chalky at first, but you are able to build it up, which is what I really like about these shades in this palette, and it just has a lot of colors. So today my team's playing in the Super Bowl, so their color used to be this green, but now it's more kind of like a teal color, and since this palette doesn't have a teal, I'm going to be making my own by just layering another color, which is this one. It's called Blindsided. It's the blue shade, and I'm just oh my gosh, I cannot talk today. And I'm just layering it on top of that green shade to create that teal shade that I want. And just blending it in, blending. Then to blend out highlight my brow bone, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay the Foxy shade, and then I'm going to be going into my Lorac Pro 3 palette in the shade Jet Black and just applying it onto my outer corner just to kind of give my eyeshadow look some dimension. I didn't want just a green line on my crease, so we're doing that right now. And yes, I'm sorry for my boyfriend in the back. He had just gotten out of the shower, which is why he's not making any appearances today. I had the most difficult time editing this video because he was like walking around naked in the back, so yeah. Now I'm still kind of blending it in. I'm using this little dome-shaped brush to kind of pack it on my outer corner. Then I'm going to be using my NYX glitter primer glue, and applying it on my lid. This time making sure not to get any on my eyelashes. And I'm going to be using the shade Ice and applying both with my finger and just dabbing it on and building it onto the lid to kind of give it that. I was going to use glitter, but I decided to use this shade instead. Now we're going to go into the face makeup. Yay! I'm using my Born This Way foundation. I'm in the shade Light Beige. And I kind of just start by dabbing it onto, like, placing it on my face and then just going in and blending everything with my beauty blender. And just making sure I have the coverage all over my face. And just building it up. Slowly but surely. Just building. And I did decide this was not enough on my cheeks, so I just went back with some more foundation and just put some more on my cheeks. And then I'm going to go in with that same concealer we used to prime our lids and setting it for my under eyes. Of course, I got some in my eye, but I just wipe it away because that's what we do. Just wipe it away. And I just let it sit for a little bit, and then just to kind of set in, I guess. I don't know. And then I just go in with my beauty blender and start blending it all away. You can't let it set too much. These set way too fast. And then I'm using that Smooth Operator, again, the Tarte powder, to set my under eyes, making sure everything's nice and set. Now we're working again on the crease. My shadow was like going on top, I don't know. I'm gonna work on the lower lash line, and I'm taking, at first I was mixing Hatter and Blindsided, but I didn't like how that was coming out. So I just was going in with each color individually and building up that teal again to match our crease color. Then I'm gonna be setting the rest of my face with the Tarte setting powder once again, making sure everything's set before we start putting on more dry products like this one. This one's a Hoola Benefit bronzer, and I'm gonna be using it to bronze my face and my cheekbones, my forehead, my neck, my chin, my nose, just a little bit. Nothing too much, nothing too crazy, kind of natural. Then I'm going into my Ulta Beauty Just Face It palette with a blush that's in the palette, and just applying a little bit, not too much. Not really a blush person. Now we're going into the highlighter. Now we're going into my eyeliner, and I'm using the Maybelline Stiletto eyeliner. I think that's what it's called. It has like a felt tip, this was probably the longest part of the video, like in real time, because it always takes me forever. I swear my lids are 2 different sizes, and I struggle so much to just get matching wings. So I'm gonna be going into the 24/7 eyeliner by Urban Decay in the shade 0 or black, whatever floats your boat. And I'm just applying it on my lower lash line and my upper lash line and just smudging the lower lash line with my finger ever so slightly. Then I'm going in with my Urban Decay Troublemaker mascara and applying it on the top and bottom lashes. No falsies today because I struggle at putting them on. So then I'm going to go into my Tarte Pro Glow palette in the shade Lit, and now we're highlighting for reals and going on my cheekbones and my forehead and a little bit on the Cupid's bow. Now I'm setting everything in with my NYX matte setting powder, and to finish it off I'm going to be taking the Kylie lip kit in Moon, and I'm just gonna line my lips and also fill in my lips with the liner. And then once I'm done doing that, any minute now, I'm gonna apply the liquid lipstick. Yeah, there we go. I'm applying the liquid lipstick over the liner. I find that this helps keep the liquid lips in place. And yeah, that's the finished look, guys.
I'm in deep with this girl, but she's out of her mind.